This is sick. How can we use this to like, okay, this is for me, right? Like let's think about like in terms of user acquisition terms, right? Like for me, it seems like the lookalike audience for this game might be right people from the virtuals ecosystem or something like that. Right? Because you're kind of there's this AI thing, right? How can we basically right use this to basically expand the pie of Ronin, right? Because I think the consensus that we see is that right, Ronin has a great strong core community. It's one of the largest communities of real people who actually are interested in using games and gamified applications in crypto, but it's not enough, right? So we either need to right like onboard net new people to crypto or onboard net new people on chain, or attract people from other right kind of like lookalike ecosystems or chains into Ronin. So how can we do that how are you guys thinking about doing that with Grand Arena?
Well, I think there's two audiences. There's one, I think this is just going to have mass appeal to degens that want to speculate. And I think that's cross chain. This is an opportunity for people to come in, learn a novel ecosystem, and make money, right? And the more time that they put into understanding the metas, the more that they'll win in the fantasy layer, right? As far as AI goes, it's probably the first application of AI in crypto that makes sense outside of navigating chains and transactions, right? There's like a lot of bots that are like, hey Jarvis, like stable my coins, and it'll find the routes and do it. I think that's a really good application, but I think most of the social applications have fallen flat and not really delivered a lot of value. I think this is one of the first ones using gaming that is something cool and novel, right? And like we see, like gaming is usually the place where new technology gets kicked around first. Like we're using core ML stuff in the Unity engine that basically nobody else is using right now. So I think if you are interested in AI and like AI applications, this is a perfect place to fuck around, right? And really get experience of like, oh, I tuned this up 2 points and I updated this sort of attribute and now the thing plays fucking totally differently. Holy shit, this is cool, right? Like that's sort of the experience that we want people to get by like turning the knobs on their character. So if you're like an AI ML enthusiast, I think this is really cool to be a Moki owner. If not, I think everybody in this room came here to earn at some point, right? And that's just like a core thing. Like Fantasy Top had it had a decent user base, but a very high spending user base, and that was over a game that kind of sucked, right? Like betting on Twitter influencers that can be gamed and fucked around with was kind of a deck of cards stacked against you, where this AI Moki game is like an entire universe that you can play in. So I'm really excited about that.
I mean, I agree. That was something I wanted to bring up before we kind of closed off this area of the thing, is like talking about the AI, because obviously with our last hands-on meeting and like people that own a Moki can see in Moki's Paradise for the last couple of days, stuff has been dropped in there by a kill in the team showing the Moki's learning, and you can see the graphs of how they're learning every day. Like, I think the AI element is one of the most exciting elements, because we're building there's no blueprint, right? We're creating the blueprint of the AI stuff here, and I think that's like something that can't be understated. Like, I think it's really, really cool what the Mokis are going to be able to do with the AI that's powering them.
We need to partner the Moki. Let's sign a partnership between Jihoz and Grand Arena. So Jihoz should be focused on shilling Grand Arena for a good amount of time as well.
He could be a commentator or something.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
I'll put
there's something there. There's something there. Like, we're working on. He's in the lab. Like, he's literally 50 Cent in the club. Like, kind of right, being worked on. Getting him
Not
ready
gonna lie,
back for.
We could probably put him in the game.
Let's do it. Like, he's, we want to integrate him. I want to integrate him a bunch. Yeah, the Signal guys, right? So if you guys know Signal and the Acolyte team, right, they're working on getting him up, and we've been training him and getting him working. So there's something
awesome.
also there.
I think we could probably put it now. The games team is probably fucking groaning somewhere right now where I'm go make
no pressure. I think like
go make a
let
model of Jihoz,
Jihoz
but
provide value first, right? Let him
yeah,
provide value first, so we can get him shilling.
yeah. Well,
We can
that's
get him
also the
shilling because
beauty of
also right
this.
there's like a so what I was kind of alluding to is right. It's like I just posted about being in the virtual trenches because I'm like a large I'm one of the original buyers of Vader because I know Vader right from
Same.
because he's a gaming guy, right? He was a gaming guy before he was an AI guy, right? He was an
Yeah.
Axie guy, an Axie economy commentator, for a while, right? And I spoke to him a lot about, right, like balancing the Axie economy back in the day. Anyways, so I have a lot of virtual, or sorry, a lot of Vader, which I was able to get at like much lower prices. I'm not like I'm not like super a whale. But I got a lot of Vader, I staked it, and then boom, like I just posted about joining one of the things, the Virgin Launchpad or whatever, and there's a lot of people who are interested in us and who know me and know us that are kind of in the virtuals ecosystem, right? So, and we also did that partnership, right, with Jihoz. So there may be some way to basically bridge, right, the gap between like the base and the ETH and the AI communities and the Ronin community, like using this product specifically.
Yeah, agreed. And also a big fan of Vader was in his first round too. He's a really smart guy. Glad I held on to that. Well, I mean, I was vested, so I had no choice. But the pre-sales, RIP. So I really think that there's a lot of strong crossover there. And on top of that, I think it's also really easy for us to integrate really popular social agents into the game where
Yes, please, right? Like we just need some kind of right partnership loop. Like one of the questions that I always think about is like how can we have like a very easy non light partnership loop where you can just make like partnership announcement after partnership announcement to just get like tons of awareness, right?
yeah,
Because it's like something like this is like a lot of social proof is necessary, if that makes sense, right? And
for
the
sure.
best way to build social proof is like tons of announcements that are like not totally non-substantive but are also really
Yeah,
light and easy to make.
for like,
Right? It's like when the early days of Axie, right? Boom, we partnered with Samsung, we partnered with Kakao, we partnered with Ubisoft, right? And that's actually why the 4chan community was interested in Axie, right? And that's why we're able to basically break out of our obscurity, right, back in 2019, 2020. So
right. Well, imagine Jihoz gets access to all of his game performance data that he can reference from his agent and talk about it, right? Like that's what we're doing with the native Moki agents. We're just making this data stream available to the social agents that they can talk about it. And we're doing it in a way where where we're note taking over it. So they have the context of the match and they're able to intelligently talk about it without sounding like idiots. And we can make that available to AI XPT. We can make that available to Jiho. So that's what I'm excited about too, is being able to insert other social agents in there where, we'd probably only do, maybe one or two for a release outside of the Mokis. Because we want to give a lot of value back to the Mokis, but it's totally available. It's lit.